GMS Houston.
We say all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakah Kodash. And the title of this video, we're just gonna go right into it. We're gonna go right up in that motherfucker, dealing with other nations. Because me and the brother, like I said, we were talking, man, even in between videos, before the video, because the last video we did, which I thought was a good video, good topic, Queendom. We were talking about this topic, when you with a brother, when you get two brothers get together, y'all get to talking, brother, we be all over the world. The conversations. We see like some of you people out there that may not be brothers in the truth, that may be watching this. You brothers that are brothers in the truth, y'all understand what we're saying. See, niggas in the world, they'll sit around all day talking about the playoffs, simple-minded shit, or talking about women. Yeah, we talk about women too, but our conversations on women are on a higher level. Mm-hmm. We talk about women with understanding. Or niggas will sit around talking about some stupid shit. Who was better, Jay-Z or Nas? Dumb nigga conversations. You niggas are on such a low level, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why when we be around other niggas in the world, it's like an art. It's that. Well, really, we don't be around you niggas, man. And when I say that, I'm talking about you niggas in the world. We don't fuck with y'all like that. I mean, we got certain people in the world we might meet. Sometimes you run into a Jake in the world that kind of might have a little something about him that's kind of cool. But other than that, the average nigga, you just like fucking. I can't stand you niggas, man. Because you ain't nothing but black women. Because you be around a nigga in the world talking, and then you might say something about it one year, man, these damn women, and, oh, nah, you can't say that though, brother, you can't. Nah, man, my baby, my woman. Nah, bro, no, man, women are equal, you can't, you know what I mean? Or you might say something about the alphabet people. Nah, brother, well, shit, as long as they, nah, man, they have a right to be, man, you know what I mean? Man, fuck you, man. You see what I'm saying? But some of you guys that call yourself Israelites, these other Israelite groups, you guys are assholes, man. All of you. Because you know what? The main thing is this. Y'all get mad at GMS primarily. Y'all like dealing with GMS, white women. Right? First of all, man, you guys sound like alphabet mother effers, man. Because why would a grown man be concerned where another grown man is putting his ride? What do you care what woman I'm dealing with? Whether I'm dealing with an Edomite woman, a Jake woman, or whatever. That's my choice, right? That's a man's choice of what you guys say GMS, we going off when we say that it's okay for an Israelite man to deal with a white woman, or deal with a Chinese woman, or a Japanese woman, or African woman. Man, hey, the Passport brothers, they out there. Mm-hmm. No, they're wrong, right? See, that's a nigga woman mentality. Mm. That's a feminine mentality. See, because you really got the black woman, she's mad at these Passport brothers because they traveling to these other countries like the Philippines, South America, and they getting them women they getting them Filipino women, they getting them Hispanic women from them other countries. They going to Europe, they getting those white women. But some of the Passport brothers are going to dark countries too. Because them so-called African women, a lot of them be in order. So you got certain brothers, they going to Africa, mm-hmm. getting them African women. Because them African women be in order. See, the main problem is the American black woman. 80% of y'all are Big Shirley. So no, the black man is supposed to stay there with all their resources, and they're supposed to deal with Big Shirley, a 350-pound woman, when they got options to go and get what they want. But then some of you dumb, stupid niggas that call yourself Israelites and say, oh, them brothers going off. They going over there dealing with them heathen women. When we got women, Israelite women, sisters right here in America. Okay, so they're supposed to stay here in America, a man of resources, and he's just supposed to pick Big Shirley because she's black. Pick Big Shirley, choose Big Shirley and her 4 nappy-headed kids, right? And her nasty attitude, right? And waste his resources on that. There's nothing wrong with an Israelite man dealing with any woman he wants, and it's scriptural. And you guys that teach otherwise, You're fools. And you're feminine. You're nothing but black women. A lot of you guys are nothing but black women in disguise. You see what I mean? You have the spirit and the mentality of the black woman. And y'all can't get no scriptures proving that a man can't deal with a woman of the other nations. Or should we go into the law of the concubine? Should we go into that? What we got, brother?
Numbers 1:18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, by their polls.
Hey, brother, hey, man, you could jump in there too.
Okay,
you
come
in the video with me, man. You could add your input.
Come. And so basically, it doesn't matter what type of woman we're dealing with, because if we lay our seed, that seed is going to be an Israelite. That's why it says by the house of their fathers. So if we dealing with Ammon, which is the Japanese, it's still going to be an Israelite. If it's Moab, Chinese, it's still going to be an Israelite. If it's the Hamite, which is the Africans, it's still going to be an Israelite. So no matter where, whomever we lay our seed with, it's still going to be an Israelite. So you niggas talking about we can't deal with the other nations, that's how we know that you're not in the king mindset. That's how we know that you're not spiritual.
Con, exactly. The video with queendom. You guys are queens.
Mm-hmm.
You are. I'm talking about you other Israelites. Them niggas in the world, oh yeah. But then again, I'm going to say something. These niggas in the world have woken up. Them jakes in the world have woke up. The passport brothers, and not just them. Look, I was just up in Indianapolis, with the elders up there, me and the elder Demon Shapad. We went to the movies one night. That was like a month or so ago when I was out there. And we went to go see Creed 3. And it was a young, some of these young GMO jakes are waking up. It was a young brother. He was sitting in a row in front of us. The movie theater was kind of almost half empty. Me and we were up in the seats up top. And there was this little young Jake, he had little dreadlocks on his hair, right? And he had a woman with him. The woman, he didn't have no black woman with him. He couldn't have been no older than maybe 19, 20. He had she wasn't a white woman, but she was a Hispanic woman. She was probably Issachar. Pretty. She was a little thick, pretty, but she wasn't fat. She was like curvy. She had that nice, long, beautiful hair. And she was draped all over this young brother. She was all into him, kissing on him. He looked like he was in his kingdom, man. And he was chilling. And then the row we was in, 2 seats down from us, it was this big, fat, black chick by herself in the movie theater sitting there. You see what I'm saying? So Jake, even these jakes in the world have woke up. They said, man, the hell with this shit. Man, the hell with the black woman. I'm getting a real woman. Now, in this case, this young brother, the woman he had, she was an Israelite woman. She was probably Issachar. But Jake is shunning away from this black woman. You black women are losing, man. And y'all know y'all losing. But in some cases, we seen Jake with a white woman. We seen another Jake with a white woman. Like General Yohana says, right? But no. That brother, these Jakes, they're supposed to be with the black woman, right? And like Richard Pryor said back in the 70s, the black woman don't like to see no brothers with a white woman, boy. He said, nah, Jack. Their attitude is like the black woman attitude is, shit, nigga, fuck you. Why should you be happy? Right? Richard Pryor said that. Right? So he knew the black woman wasn't shit. Matter of fact, Richard Pryor, his last couple of wives before he died were white women. He stopped dealing with the black woman. He went to the white woman, man. A lot of these other Jake celebrities. Hey, Eddie Murphy is with a white woman right now. Even Michael Jordan. Well, suppose they say Michael Jordan's woman is they say she's like a light-skinned Hispanic.
Yeah, I think she's Northern Kingdom.
But he got rid of the black woman. Jordan.
Like the Mighty Murph say, the sweet white woman.
That's right. The sweet white woman. So even these Jake celebrities, these celebrity Jakes, they got the fuck away from the black woman. You see what I'm saying? They got the hell away from this black bitch and got them some milk. That's sweet. Some sweet carnation milk. And there's nothing, as Apostle Rawchaa said, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Con.
Okay? And I know right now a lot of you other niggas are mad, fuming, because y'all got the mentality of the black woman on you, man. And you err and not knowing the scriptures. Go ahead, brother.
I was gonna read 1 Kings.
Come on with it.
Come. 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 1, and I'm gonna read through verse 4. 1 Kings 11 and 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, which is the Chinese, the Ammonites, the Japanese, Edomites.
Oh, the white woman. The white woman. Right? That carnation milk.
The sweet white woman.
And carnation milk tastes good as hell. You ever had carnation milk? It's sweet and white. Like Mudbone would say. It's sweet and white. Go ahead, bro.
The Zidonians and the Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love.
See, that's the script. So that's the scripture they'll use to say we're going off. But explain that now, brother.
Yeah, so it's not saying that you can't go into them. It's basically just telling you to be careful when you go into these women, because they will lead you astray. And like me and Apostle Rawchaa was going into it before the stream, like you could deal with these women, but we can't have them stray us away from, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Like they're the weaker vessel. So we can't start worshiping their gods. We can't put nobody over Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That's in the commandments. Like
in other words, you meet an Edomite woman at Christmas, and then she gets you to celebrating Christmas. Yeah, but you gotta go. No, you can go to Christmas dinner. She said, my father's invited us. It's just a fucking dinner.
Yeah.
Her Edomite, you can go to the Apostle Paul spoke about that. But as long as you don't start getting into celebrating Christmas. You see what I'm saying? Going to somebody invite you to a dinner, like Apostle Paul said, you send up a prayer, and even though they worship the Christmas God, they prayed over you send up a prayer to the Most High, Yahushua, and eat the food. But you don't get all into the festive spirit of it. And furthermore, the black woman will lead you astray.
Yeah, they the first ones and the main ones that have you taking pictures in front of the fucking Christmas tree. In matching pajamas and shit. We see you niggas on the internet.
With the Santa Claus, the Santa Claus elf hat on. You niggas talking about, the white woman and the black woman is the one who worships Satan the most. The black woman is the one that try to get you to shave your beard and go off and do all kind of wicked shit.
Line up your head and everything.
Line up your head. The black woman is the main one that's against the Most High and the ways of the Most High. The black woman is the one who get young jakes to become alphabet people. Right? They endorse it.
That's
so
always.
You want to talk about somebody that'll lead you astray? The black woman. The white woman will get with Jake and she'll follow your lead. Go ahead, brother.
1 Kings 11 and 3. And he, which is King Solomon, had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. Now, wives would be the Israelite women. So, as the apostle was saying, the black woman, which is, we're just going to say, you so-called, Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, you Israelite women, y'all will turn us away from following Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Like the elder was going into us worshiping the fucking Christmas tree. But it was the wives that had King Solomon going off. And that's what you brothers did, like we was going into, extrapolating.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The Israelite woman is the one, but there's a law in the concubine. We can get that. Now, does the Bible contradict itself? No. Right? Because remember, there's a law. So when you go into these nations, the women, they have to cut their hair. Let's get that if we can. The law of the concubine. You see what I mean? So why would the Lord say, don't go on to these women, but then there's a law, and that's in the law. I believe it should be in Leviticus. Excuse me. The Most High said you can take these women, but then he's going to turn around and say not to deal with them. So you can deal with women of the other nations. They were concubines. We just read it. When we were coming into the land of Canaan, we was going into these nations, and we were taking down these nations. There's a law of what you got to do before you dealt with the woman. You have to cut her hair, and you have to give her time to mourn, because her family probably were put to death in the war, and they were taken captive by Israel. And then after this time of mourning and let them do their thing, then you go in on to them. So there were laws on that. The law of the concubine. Because why would King Solomon and King David, his father before him, have concubines? Because it was lawful.
Mm-hmm.
That's in our law, in the scriptures, man. So the Most High said, I am the Lord your God, I change not. So it's lawful for us as Israelite men to deal with women of the other nations. You're not sinning. It's not a sin. Okay, even in our captivity now, as men, we can deal with any woman we want, as long as she don't have a husband.
Mm-hmm.
If she don't got a husband, you want to deal with an Edomite woman, you can deal with an Edomite woman. You want to deal with a Moabite woman, you want to deal with an African woman, you want to deal with an East Indian woman. That's your choice, your personal preference. Now, if you want to deal with an Israelite woman, of course you know you can deal with an Israelite woman, right? Those are our so-called women, right? But outside of that, you can deal with non-Israelite women. You're not sinning. You're not going off. We read the scriptures, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got something for me?
No, I was gonna keep reading on that. I think I found something in Deuteronomy about shaving the head.
Come on with it. Read it to me.
Salakia.
Okay. Bear with us 1 second. We're just trying to pull up the scriptures, different particular scriptures that we're looking for, because we want this to be edifying.
Mm-hmm.
You found something in Deuteronomy?
Deuteronomy 21:11. And seest among the captives a beautiful woman.
That's it. That's it. Really, really loud and proud.
Deuteronomy 21:11. And seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and hast a desire unto her.
The captives, meaning the women of another nation. Because remember, Israel, we was taking down these other nations, and we were taking spoil. A woman is spoiled. So we took their gold, their silver, their ship, and their women. We didn't kill the women. Not all of them, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
That thou wouldest have her to thy wife.
Wife. Now, a wife of another nation. A concubine only means wife of another nation.
Mm-hmm.
She is your wife, but she's just not an Israelite. Go ahead.
Then thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head, and pare her nails, and she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thine house, and bewail her father and her mother.
You gave them time to mourn.
Mm-hmm.
You gave her, that's right, man. She had to take, you took her, she had to cut, because cutting your hair is a sign of mourning.
Mm-hmm.
Cut her fingernails, all that shit. She had to strip down, and you put her in your house, go.
A full month.
A month.
And after that thou shalt go in unto her, and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife.
That's it. So really, yeah, you can have a wife of another nation.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
So the Bible contradicts itself. That's
not,
a law.
Not the author of confusion.
The Most High said he's not the author of confusion. So you can have a Edomite woman as your wife.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a concubine because she's not an Israelite woman. You see what I mean? You can have an Oriental woman. So you can deal with women. That's the law right there in the Bible. So what you niggas got to say about that? Oh, that was back then. No, nigga, the Most High said, I am the Lord your God. I changed not.
Okay.
So you can deal with women of the other nations. And the Bible don't contradict itself. So that's the point. We hit the point. We're going to end it on that. All right? So I pray that the video was edifying. You guys that got a problem with that, man, then y'all stick with Big Shirley. Shalom.
Shalom, a Bible ball.